What is up guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. So a little while ago I got some tickets to go and visit these historic buildings. I think I went here when I was a kid, so you're talking like probably about 25 plus years ago. We're gonna go today and you're welcome to come along. Let's check this tricot over here, it's got a trailer on it as well. I don't know what it actually is. It looks kind of like a Harley, to be honest. Like a, is it called a soft tail? No badges on it, so I can't tell. Can you guess which building is listed and which has been rejected? Maybe rejected. It's listed, oh my god. Okay, that's listed. They're definitely listed. Oh my god, it's rejected. I'm no good at this game. Mission Church. This is the building sitting where it was originally built, and then it was taken down and rebuilt here in 1996. So I've not actually mentioned fully what the place is we're coming to. I don't think I did anyway. But basically, these buildings at the Avoncroft Museum are all disassembled and rebuilt here. I'm not sure if they were to save them ever being sort of knocked down, or I think this one said it was 1900. Yeah, so it's like a long time ago, and this was originally built. A lot of the buildings here do have a lot of history, and I think they've done an amazing job of rebuilding and moving. So wherever you walk around here, there's so many different types of buildings, whether it be like the church you're seeing or other things like this. I'm currently just in the toilet. Just excuse me a minute, I'm just gonna go. That goes so far down. Bring your torch.
Yeah, it does.
Goes really far down. Imagine dropping my phone on that. Oh.
Especially after having a oh.
Quite comfortable that is, you know. I could sit here and just chill. Trousers around my ankles.
The only bad thing is there's no privacy.
Have a conversation with people, don't you? You just talking to your mate over here. Hold on a sec. Oh. Yeah, so as you were saying, glad the rain's gone off guys, because earlier on we're driving down the motorway, there was so much traffic. We're actually about half an hour late to our sort of booking time slot, but there's not many people here, so I don't think it really matters that much. But it was raining so heavily, and I was thinking, this is why I didn't bring my camera and I'm using my phone, but I was really starting to think that we were just gonna get absolutely soaking wet. I've got an umbrella in my car, I was considering to bring it.
Fire it for about 2 hours until all the inside covered in like a grey ash. All the brickwork instead of black sooty becomes grey ash. Yeah. So then when you bake bread, you have to serve, you've got a hierarchy of what you can bake. So you start off with bread because that needs your hottest temperature, and then you can come down through pies and cakes and.
That sounds so nice.
Oh, it's. I mean, we have very unofficially done it because. Most children, when they come in here, they look at it and say pizza oven.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can understand. Yeah. And we have done a pizza in it, and it's phenomenal. It's amazing.
You're making me walk on wet grass. Got holes. Feet are wet. How good is it?
Wagon.
Like a gypsy wagon?
No, it was a road manager's wagon, so they will travel around and fix the roads.
Cool. I could go on the bottom bunk there, I'd be happy.
You know what?
What?
Actually, that was pretty okay.
It's alright, isn't it? These were designed as houses after the war. So by the end of World War II, Britain faced its worst housing shortage of the 20th century. Thousands of homes across the country have been lost through bombing. A quick solution to the housing shortage was required. The government held a design competition for temporary prefabricated houses, from which 13 designs were selected. Not a bad size, to be honest. Are they?
Looks pretty nice.
Yeah, it's pretty big. It's pretty big size. Where's the bedrooms then?
Maybe we have to go all the way around to see.
I'm always saying that, like, we've got a lot of homelessness, and oh yeah, it does go further back over there. So we've got a lot of homelessness and people who can't afford housing and things like this. Well, what is wrong with building houses like this? Even communities of them, 100, 200, 300 houses all built like this. Very, very basic, but then people can afford them. Because if I couldn't afford to go and buy a house that I've got, I'd be more than happy in something like that. Because I mean, even the garden, look at the space you've got.
It's bigger than ours.
It is bigger than ours, to be fair. And this is like, you know, something that's designed just for temporary housing.
The bedroom is pretty big.
Look at the roller. I need one of them. I do need one. The door's locked, we can't go in. Pretty good sized kids' bedroom, to be honest. The gun on the bed. Good sized houses. Yeah, let's get inside this house because it's raining. No windows in that.
No.
This is an old building. It's like a full-on Skyrim house. It is, I feel like I'm in Skyrim. Wow, these stairs are crazy. I think I could live in a house like this. Oh wow, that bed's massive.
Sleep tight.
Yeah, the ropes.
That's pretty comfortable, actually.
See the thing there, like is that for holding the window up?
I think so.
So you lift it
I
up.
didn't think about it.
It's quite clever, yeah. Well, humans are built to survive, aren't they? I like this window. Good way of fixing your roof, to be fair. Oh, they had electricity. Oh, look at the floor. It's a hole straight the way down. Oh. What is it, just rope and then blankets? It's actually not bad, you know, I think that could be quite comfy. I think I could be quite comfy on this. I'm not going to lie down. But it's only rope. But I can't get up. I have to pull them up.
No, some small.
Some blankets. Oh, they're singing. I'm stuck. I am actually stuck. I can't touch the floor. I can't touch the. The bed is so high. Like Luna's dog brush. Back to the land of Skyrim. Quite an impressive thing to be able to transport something like that here, and I think they all are, to be fair. I mean, all these buildings, guys, every single one of these buildings. 1 second. going on with my hair? Every single one of these buildings has been taken apart, brought here and rebuilt brick by brick. And they're in the exact same order as they were when they were taken down. Every single one. And that's quite impressive. It's a lot of work involved.
It was all numbered.
Yeah, they numbered every brick. A lady was telling us that they numbered every single brick or piece of wood, and then they rebuilt them perfectly, exactly the same as they were when they were first ever built. To think that that was once like deteriorating, falling to bits and completely see-through, and now it looks pretty awesome the way it is. So where my uncle lives in Norfolk, at the very end of his garden, I'd say from where that building back is up there, all the way to the end there, I reckon his garden's probably the length of that, plus another half. It's a really big garden. And at the very end of the garden, you look sort of to the right and you can see a really tall, large windmill in the distance. I've actually been inside that windmill. It's in Norfolk and it's an amazing little experience. I was only young, but I remember being at the very top and it being extremely cramped. It's like the top of a church, isn't it? Wow.
Wow, that looks so good.
Goes so high up. That's so inspiring. How high do you reckon that is? 30, 40 feet? Maybe 50. About 50 feet up. You can't really see it over on the top of the camera, just there. It's kind of dark just there. It's so high up. If I go outside again, just re-show you. See how high up that thing is? 56 feet. So I was about right with 50 feet. 50 feet plus me. You can just see the top part of the building there. That bit is what's there, nothing else. You can see it there as well, actually. Don't know why I said it. Oh wow. I can understand why this thing's indoors. It's like royalty, isn't it? That's pretty awesome. Wow, look at the roof. God, that's fancy, isn't it? Seeing it, it's crazy. Like that big glass like cabinet or something. Look how clean the mirrors are. It even goes higher up there, look. Crazy. This building looked like it was built around the wagon. Look at the size of that thing. Jesus. This is what happens when you put your hood on with one hand.
You look like an alien.
You're gonna have to help me. Oh, we're going indoors now then. Oh, this is a cell block. Prison. Oh. Just think of the people hundreds of years ago that have lay on this bed that I'm sitting on. Criminals, murderers. It's medieval. These big bolts. Nice big bolts. Good old trusty phone. Can handle the rain. Unlike my camera. Wow. The size of that. Anybody knows how to say that, try and write it so that I can read it as it's supposed to be said. Cadwigan? Was Cadwigan? I feel like some of the building was actually in ruins, and they've sort of fixed it up as best as they could.
Quadugan.
Quadugan. Cadugan. 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 Quas Cadugan. Quas Cadugan. Cadugan. There's a house made of bottles. We've got a couple more things that we need to go look at. Small little area of some really old phone boxes. There's also something special around there that I'm going to show you. And then we're probably going to go get a drink from somewhere, because I'm mega thirsty. Don't know about you. I could have a milkshake, to be honest. Something cold. I don't fancy any more coffee right now. Some telephone boxes. There's a really old one. Post office telephones. Mobile telephone exchange. Oh, there's a green one. Wow, that's old. Oh my god, there's so many telephones. That's a big one, isn't it? It's like a post office as well. Clever. Fancy one. Very old fashioned inside. Grey one. Wow. Oh, look at this. Is that what you got on the side of the motorway, I'm guessing? Wow. Mercury card. That's a Mercury card. I think that's a bit before my time. Okay, so 1980s. The Mercury pay booths are designed for use in open spaces and to be noticeably different to British Telecom kiosks. Never heard of it. Mercury. Okay, these are more like my era. I remember these ones. Not so much the internet one. I think that's like, I think mobiles are a big thing by then, so no one really needed to use them. Didn't have too many of them around. But I remember these kind, and I remember these kind. That just reminds me of like my childhood. Except all the ones I went in had people's numbers scratched in and it said rude things next to them. Best I can do right now. It's kind of wet. Thank you for coming along with us. It's a very wet day and I've got a really long drive home down probably the worst motorway in the UK. So I'm going to end this video. Thanks for watching. If you want to follow me on social media, there will be links down below in the description. Go check them out, like this video, don't forget to subscribe to both my channels, and I'll see you in the next one.